to Smokey, Steve, and Mark.
I'm Mark.
I'm Steve.
And welcome to Friday Night Chit Chat.
TGIF.
It's the weekend. Oh.
It was a long week, but it was not a bad week. It was well, it had its moments. But
it did.
by and large, a good week. I was off today because every alternating Friday at my office all summer long, half of us can leave at 11:30. So I just took 2.5 hours of paid time, and I slept in and went for a walk, and I've been dehydrating everything that'll sit still long enough. The cats are going to be next.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's been a good Friday.
Yeah, that's good. It was a week. I did take some time off of work this week.
I know you were home all week.
I was. I'm all screwed up with the days.
You
I have no idea what day it is.
No.
If it weren't for Friday Night Chit Chat, I really wouldn't
I
know
keep
what
thinking
day
today
it
is
is.
Saturday because
I know.
I was at work and you were home, but then you were home again. I'm all screwed up.
I know, I am too.
So.
But I took actually some of y'all's advice and took some time off and trying to get last kind of stuff done. That last box that
The
needs
apartment
unpacked,
stuff, the unpacking.
hanging the last of the pictures on the stuff like that. And I had to get, which I actually did this morning, I had to get the car inspected.
Oh,
and,
fun. You were up early. And
very
out
early, very
For you,
early.
it was an ass crack of dawn.
Yeah, it was early. I stressed about it. And, I mean, it was due the 31st of July, so it was late, but I could get an appointment for this morning. So I did that, and I was really worried about it. And
luckily, Pennsylvania has a 10-day grace period between running out and it really running out if you don't have maintenance schedule. So
yeah, they do. You just have to prove that you have an appointment, to get it inspected.
And in one shot, you got inspected. It was done.
Yes, I went. I got it inspected, and it was done. And they said, I need 3 tires because we got a tire.
Yeah,
but not that it didn't pass. But he said, you really gotta go now, especially before winter. And we do. We really have not put any money into that car since I bought it. It really. It was a good purchase.
Yeah.
It really runs nice. And so I don't mind. You're putting some money into it, really. Yeah. Really.
And it's depending. It doesn't need like a new engine or anything like that.
Brake shoes. But it passed and we're all legal and it's good. And then coming back from there, I went and I had to get blood work done.
They did you better than me. I still have a bruise on my stomach.
Still has a bruise, I know.
It wasn't even blood work. It was a freaking shot.
I know.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I got that done. So things like that, checking them off the list. That's what I wanted to do this week. In addition to try to rest a little. So far, I really haven't rested too much.
No, you've been up and moving. You've gotten a little extra sleep.
I have.
But you stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really count as more sleep.
I'm trying to pay more attention to that.
Later.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to pay more attention. But whatever. So we still have the weekend. I go back. Technically, I go back Tuesday because I worked on Monday. And then I took a week off. I have vacation time. I mean, now that I'm there for you, I have 3 weeks paid vacation. Yeah. And I'm not sure if we're going to go anywhere this year actually on vacations. And I don't want to lose the time. Yeah. So I just took this week to try to, I don't know, get things all done. Lingering things that just,
Do you feel like you did?
So I did that. I cleaned the whole car inside and out, vacuumed the windows. I put the new
the seat covers
on the car. So it was good to do stuff like that, So, but so in fact, having a little stress there. I'm gonna have a little on Mondays with Mark. We're gonna have a little mini real talk in there too, so I can let everybody know what's going on. Oh, okay. It's a little mini one, but, I thought, well, might as well. And so that's about it with me. How about Steve Will Try It? Finally out yesterday.
After an eon. So I hope everyone liked it. Even if they didn't like the product, they liked the presentation.
Yeah, it was a fun video.
We had done. Some people swore by it. In the comments, people were saying, look, I have limitations and this just does it for me.
That was one point I never thought of. It was for a robot vacuum, that goes around.
Like a Roomba was the big brand that was popular.
And I never thought of that.
Yeah.
people that
It can do
aren't
some work if you don't
able.
have dexterity and things like that. So
And it was fun. I mean, like, watching kitties ride around on top of robot vacuums. Does that ever get old?
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing. We did a whole little montage in it of kitties on top of them. So if you didn't see it, go check it out because it's fun. It's a nice video. But it was a long time in coming. 2 weeks in coming, but lesson learned, I just have to allot a little more time. Now, normally, those type of things, like where a company just sends you a product to kind of show off and review,
there's no time frame.
No, there's no time. They don't say, oh, make the video and send it to me so I can look at it. It's usually not like, in fact, it's never been like that.
No, they don't want to say that. They just send it to you.
I opened my big mouth and was like, oh, I'll send you a copy first so you can approve it. I just like to, I don't know, do them good. Like, I want to make sure that things are spelled right and I don't know.
Well, that's the basic and the bare bones. Everything else is a choice of editorial.
Yeah, creativity editorial,
stuff, so.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
What are we doing next week? You doing anything fun?
No, I'm thinking. I'm dehydrating things currently.
Yes.
I'm just
dehydrating everything.
Now, the product is new to me. It's a Nesco dehydrator. There's a few different kinds that are out. It's one of the round ones with the trays on it, and I've been giving it a whirl to see what works and what doesn't. There's been some surprises, good and bad. So we'll check in a little bit. I'll show you some of the stuff I've been doing, and we'll see. We'll try a couple new things together to see if they work or not.
So is that a deal?
So,
that's what you're doing?
Yeah.
You're going to do the Nesco? Oh, it's so cool. Yeah. It's really neat looking.
I'm making green powder at the moment, so I'm just drying. You're bringing stuff from the garden, discount greens.
Just drying everything.
Just drying everything. What else? Dried a jar of pizza sauce, and I'm making dough now, so you can put it's like a fruit leather it turns into, and then you just mist it. And then it's pizza.
It's very interesting.
We're going to have a backup. I can't eat that for dinner. It's gross.
Just in case.
We have some frozen stuff on the side, just to be sure.
I have some roasted red peppers in the oven right now. I'm going to make some creamy roasted veggie and chicken soup, I think, tonight.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
I would definitely eat it.
So. Oh, and speaking of the garden, you know what? I have a garden update for you. I didn't realize it's been over 2 weeks. People have been asking. And so you know what? Let's go take a little walk in the garden. Ooh, garden update time. I know it looks really dry. I'm holding off. It's supposed to rain any minute. But there's our corn in our pots. They're looking so nice. I can't wait to put them on the porch in autumn. Cucumbers. We even have a couple cucumbers growing. They're vining up the gate. As well as the morning glories they took. They should look real nice and spread out over the gate there. And of course, tomatoes. We're gonna have tomatoes for days. And green beans. We're gonna be picking those any day now. Over here, the pumpkins they took, so holding on to hope for those. And the morning glories on the other side too. They're growing well. And our celery, carrots, and our scallions. Oh, our cabbage. Oh, tragic. Critter ate them. Oh, but our eggplant is hanging on there. Again, holding on to hope. And the okra. Looks pretty good. Now the hot peppers, well, they're growing. We'll just leave it at that. Oop, and that's a moonflower. Can't wait for him to grow. And the wall project, it's coming along nice. The plants are starting to, grow and fill in the cracks, and this is where I did my thyme garden. So I have English thyme, and that's orange thyme there, lemon thyme, and some French thyme as well. So we have 4 different types of thyme growing. So I do think it's coming along nice. Still a long ways to go, but it's an ongoing project. Oh, this is our mint garden. I planted 4 different kinds. We have ginger mint, strawberry mint, that is chocolate mint, and peppermint. And out front here, this is the latest little addition here. I just made a little trellis out of some twine, and that's the morning glory's there, and that's another moonflower. Oh, I can't wait. You know, that's the one that blooms like just at night and only for one night. It's really, really awesome. Gosh, I hope it rains soon. It really needs it. Any minute we're supposed to have severe thunderstorms, so we'll see. And, oh look, our autumn zinnias bloomed. One of my favorites. There's our herbs. They're doing well too. But I tell you, I think one of my absolute favorites, always, the peppermint stick zinnias. They're just, aren't they just beautiful? And the straw flowers, look how tall. This one here is as tall as I am. Crazy, huh? Oh yes, our peanut plant. Look at him. And over here, this is like house plant central on the porch, but they just like exploded. There's our ginger. And, oh, the patchouli. Oh, he came back like really, really nice, huh? And, kitty nip. And, oh, our last remaining mum from the original apartment. And, oh, gosh, the hanging baskets. This is my absolute favorite hanging basket. You know, I don't know what he's called. I'm going to have to look him up unless one of you know. And the spider plant we grew from a pup. Just, doesn't he look just so cute? Oh, look, our spiral rush. Or our corkscrew rush. Again, the last surviving little bit from the original apartment. And look, babies! Grew him from seed from the original plant there. And one last little update for you. Our ginger, we have leaves, y'all. It is just so fascinating to watch this grow. So that's that. You know, the garden is really a test this year. You know, I had no idea what I was getting into or whatever, but I'm happy with the results. I know a lot better what to do next year now, you know.
Well, cabbage isn't all that it could be, but we'll try again next year.
That was devastating.
Well, you said fall. We can try to plant it again.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do the fall. Yeah, you could do everything you do in the spring, like lettuce and cabbage and stuff. You do again
in the fall when the weather is the same.
Maybe about 2 weeks or so from now, we'll start that. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So
we had beets when he pulled up. He was pulling up beet greens for me for my big pile. The beets were like
they were very small.
There was 3. I sliced them razor thin, threw them in the dryer. But yeah, there were some very small beets. We'll see how they are.
Yeah. We'll see. Because beets, they grow well in partial shade, but where they're at, they really, it's full shade. I mean, they've been out there for 2 months, and they're small. So, but we'll know much better next year.
We will.
Yeah,
we will.
Yeah, we will.
My parents, people ask, they were out of town. They went to go to Niagara Falls, which is where they went for their honeymoon in 1976. And they went back with my brother to go visit, so they were out of town. But they're back. They had a good time. We saw pictures. They'll be here this weekend usually to bring stuff.
It was very nice.
So it was cool to see.
It was,
because I remember my mom has 7 volumes or 8 maybe that Brian did of family photo albums, going back as far as my parents, like mom in grade school, that kind of stuff.
I would love to flip through those.
I know, mom in her teens wearing less than she chastises. The other one's for. I was like, Mom, that's all the way up to mid-thigh. And you were just a little girl.
I love it.
Yeah.
But it was really nice to see them do that. Like, when I first moved here for the first few years, they never did anything. Like, they're pretty much homebodies, and they didn't really travel too much or do, like, all kinds of stuff. And you said they were like that most of your life.
Most of our life. We never,
really
they would take vacation, but we always had staycations. We went to the beach when I was 6 months old. And not again until I was 20. Yes, so, we didn't really do vacays. So now it's nice they can travel.
Oh, yeah.
They can go wherever they need to. And they're both still working even though they're retired. Yeah. So, they were just in Niagara. They're down to D.C. a lot. My sister lives in the burbs down there. Doing grandparent things. Yeah. And they're like the away grandparents because my other siblings live near their in-laws' families.
There, yeah.
So we're like the away relatives, sort of. So, except when we go down there, like we did for the Nutcracker, which was different. Never saw the Nutcracker. Don't know if I'll see it again. Not sure. If my niece is in it, I'll go see it again.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Otherwise, no.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of Christmas.
Yes. Do you believe we're in August already? When I think of, like, seasons and stuff, like, September, I just automatically start thinking autumn, Halloween, Spooky Steve and Marc. That's less than a month away.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I can't believe the time has gone.
There's only so many weekends, shopping weekends until Christmas.
Until Christmas.
You know, because they don't. It used to be like Halloween started after Labor Day. Now it's Christmas starts after Labor Day.
I know. Everywhere I'm at now, there's autumn and Halloween stuff out. The Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Our grocery stores have the little section. All the Halloween candy.
Yeah.
For real? It is earlier than ever this year.
I know. Well, just a chance to get us to spend a little bit more.
I guess.
On crap we don't need.
And the thing is about that, like, I like to get, like, craft supplies and things like that at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it when it first comes out, they'll sell out of it.
Yeah, their stuff is seasonal like any other store. Like, they have the miniature villages, the little surround, and they're very cute, but you get what you get, and then they're gone.
And then they're gone.
And then you're hitting every Dollar Tree up and down the valley looking for it.
And so I'm like, but I didn't get anything yet for Halloween. I'm just not, like, it's too early.
Well, we did Halloween twice. We did Christmas 2 weeks ago.
Yes, we did.
So, and I'm good for another 6. We could just do Christmas in July again next year and skip this Christmas.
No, skip the whole Christmas season. And
well, to have all that time off work and have to spend it on Christmas. No, I like Christmas.
I do. I like Christmas.
I like Christmas at Christmas, though. I don't like Christmas in August.
And again, this year, it'll be in a new place.
Yeah, another new place. Let's see what next year.
I know.
We're having it in the car.
Oh my gosh.
At a certain point, I'm going to stop compromising living indoors because it's too much. I'm just going to move into the car and we'll figure it out from there.
Well, hopefully it'll be inspected.
Wow.
So anyway, you have any fun plans for the weekend? Look, summer is winding down, so you should plan something fun.
Get it in somewhere that you like to go. If you've been putting it off all summer.
Yeah, I mean we should too, really, when you think about it. But
I know, but it's the same hang-ups: transportation, someone to watch the cats, money to spend when we get there.
True,
you know, it's all the things vacations require.
Yes, it's true.
I was thinking more like 3-day weekend, maybe 4-day. Just sneak away, but I think...
To the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the moment we're thinking off-season, like September.
Yeah. After Labor Day.
The water will still be warm.
Oh, yeah.
And we get plenty of hot days in September, sometimes October. I used to call it Indian summer. That it would come.
I'm telling you, I think summer's gonna... I think it's gonna go way into... I think it's gonna be warm in October.
Yeah.
I do.
I
think so. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, they're on the news. They're like... 7 of the last hottest days on record were last week.
Like,
that has me concerned.
Ever. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And like in our last Sunday's live stream, people were talking. We have some folks that live in Florida, and they were saying about the water temperatures, like 100 degrees.
Yeah, you got like poached chicken that it's not refreshing to go swimming.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, we hope you have some fun stuff to do this weekend. I'm not sure what we're getting into this weekend.
I don't know.
It's sad. It's like already my staycation is almost over. I'm trying not to get depressed about it.
I know, and I've gotten spoiled because you've been home all day. Usually I'm home alone, just me and the boys. So it's like, Mark's here. Well, it's like taking you to work with me. It's like a play date. Like everything gets done, but it's like, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be like if you were literally hanging out in my office all day. You know, you'd get work done, but...
Yeah. Well, we're setting you up in here.
Yeah.
In the studio. We're setting him up a little office in here. We have this little desk thing that like
folds and is adjustable.
Moves and has shelves on it and stuff. So that'll be like going to an office, kind of.
Yeah, it's another separate space.
Yeah.
It's a door that closes. There's no TV in here. The cats, Oscar likes it in here, but there's nothing they need in here.
Yeah.
And usually Oscar will actually come sit at the foot of the couch if I'm in here working, because I'm usually laying down.
Oh, he's totally claimed, Oscar, he's claimed this room.
This whole room is his.
He loves it in here. He's always in here.
He's on the carpet.
Well, we have that shag rug that was a wedding gift, and that's down here, so he's all sprawled out there. And then he
hops up.
He loves
and then he gets lubby-dubby and starts bumping his head into everything, including this tripod stand. So sometimes you'll see
Yeah.
It was like this a little bit.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, it's so funny. He looks up and he squints his eyes.
And he looks around like he can't see
I
what he's
know.
listening for you.
It's
So.
that lovey, like, ooh, pet me.
Yeah.
But
So otherwise on the weekend, you know how we usually roll here, and tomorrow
we'll see you for coffee talk. Yeah. And then Sunday live stream at 6, and then I'll be with you on Mondays with Mark. Ooh, what a fun episode on
And
Monday.
the month rolls on.
And it rolls on.
It just keeps on moving. So, well, folks, I have to go check on some dehydrated things.
Ooh, yeah, I have some roasted
I don't want to
peppers
over dry them.
Check these roasted peppers. They've been roasting for a minute.
You did set an alarm, didn't you?
No, it just had a little automatic button. It said,
It does have a setting for roast. So.
I think it's at 35
Well, I don't
minutes.
smell
I think that's
smoke.
too long.
So, in the interest of that, thank you all for joining us, and thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get alerts when we have new videos and go live. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all in the description below. Thank you, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow for one Miss Foodie Beauty, who doesn't know when to shut the... We'll talk tomorrow.
I know. We'll discuss that tomorrow for sure. Everybody, please have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next time, okay?
Bye.
Ciao!